thought that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. I'm just kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO, just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you, cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we were Gino.
Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
There's always tension in the air when these teams face off. I love this atmosphere.
It's going to be fun for the players, the fans. Emotions are going to be running high. We'll see which team can settle in and keep its composure.
George for three. Sinks it from distance. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Man. Here's Morris. Porter pulls it in. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Sharp. Outside Porter. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's George. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Şengün in the post. Smith left side. Jacks up a three. The Rockets with another miss. It's picked off. Here's Sharp. So far he's averaging 11 points a game. To the middle. Off the window. It's good.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's man. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. The Rockets trail. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Leonard. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Morris. An open look for Smith. That one off the back iron and out.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more. With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Sharp. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. It's blocked. Leonard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 7 points. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
George, no good. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 3. A nice shot by Zubac.
A terrific ball thief. PG-13 knows it's a priority to create turnovers that spark the running game.
Now here's Porter. Şengün, no good. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Bridges. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For 3, George. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's Christopher on the wing. All alone. That one's wide left.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
To the left side wing. Dozier. Offline with a 3. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Van Vliet outside. Fires the 3. Tipped. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Here's Dozier. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Zubac. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Yep, that one goes.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Here's Highland. And there's the drive. Here's Batum. Nails it from beyond the arc. Batum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
So steady from range. The veteran Batum letting it fly with confidence.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Pass to Dozier. It's Christopher on the wing. Drops in the three.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Highland. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Knocks down the triple. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Inside, here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
VanVleet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Highland. Pass to Batum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Dozier can't get it to go. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Bridges. Lots of room. Rebounded by Highland. Powell outside. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Highland. Puts up a three. Batum's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Here's Dozier. From outside, off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's VanVleet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one's good. Dozier.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Oh, got that one up quick. Give him 8 points now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Dozier can't get it to go.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. Fires it. Nails the baby hook.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Batum outside. For three. Knocks it down from distance. Batum's got 10 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Powell for three. And no good. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Pass to Leonard. Lets the three fly. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And they get it back. Goes back up. Offensive board. Back to Porter. The Rockets again can't hit.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Zubac. Banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 16.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Connects from downtown. Sharp's got 6 points.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
To the inside. Sharp. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And it's Houston's ball. Trailing by 13. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit, but if your second unit can't carry it, weight, it's a fragile situation.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. So it's the Clippers now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. George, good.
The versatility of George, a terrific jump shooter off the catch and off the bounce.
And it's good for two. Van Vliet's got his first points of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
George for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And he gets the bucket. Bridges has got 10 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Van Vliet with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Van Vliet up top. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Always up there among the leaders in steals, Leonard gets his team out in transition.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Van Vliet misses. Fires for three. Buries it from three. He has 6.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Down low. Here's Christopher. Plumlee pulls down the board. George outside. Pass to Highland. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
From outside the arc. The shot misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Pass to Morris. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Morris has got 8 points in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Christopher. They get the rebound. Goes up again. And it's laid in by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
67.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio, where they'll face the Spurs. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
And rejected. Here's Highland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 18.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
George, a deep 3. From deep 3-point range. Clippers keep it alive. Out to the wing. 4-3. The kick out to Morris. The 3 drains the triple.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 11 in the second half.
After a lackluster first half, he's taking charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
And stolen by Leonard. George for 3. George with another miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. And so here are the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Şengün. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Norman Powell. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
From deep, Powell's shot is off. And it's Houston's ball. Right now on a 9-0 run.
BJ Boston. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Porter outside. Powell pulls it in. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. So Houston will take it the other way.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Third team foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
It's rebounded by Morris. Here's Mann. A quick shot there. It's off target. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Pass to Smith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Porter with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Şengün. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Sharp. Tips it up.
2 minutes.
It's good on the putback. Sengun's got 10 points in just the second half.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Right side Porter. Pass to Sengun. There's the three. The Clippers grab the miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Fade away. Powell pulls it in.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Back to Morris. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. Great effort to track down the long rebound.
And it's all from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
5 to shoot. And the ball.
On my left wrist, 100 on my neck, high for my respect. 20, 10, I'ma blow the whole check. In the club flex, after party flex. You know how we ball. All I know is ball. Every dollar in my pocket, I'ma spend it all. When they gon' say, shout it, I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it from me. Keep popping it with a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my little partner, I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Boys got some lips sealed, ain't pillow talking. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Get checks, I don't believe, but she say she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. A rockstar, pack up toys. I was 15, with my dog, eh. Put up and I hop on a plane, still I'm out. So risky, I gotta be gifted, he blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember from 50, I couldn't go back empty, I knew I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change, I'm never gonna go against the grain. I'm never gonna be the one turn on my brother when gotta. I won't ever love him more than my mother, and that's on my government name. I can't be no ain't hating on no one. I wish everybody get paid, cause we can't up every day. Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. The Clippers looking for a strong start to this road trip.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
It's a matchup that suits them, and if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Stolen. Here's George. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And it's Houston on the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. You very rarely see a miss.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Now, here's Sharp. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Man gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Porter. It's
fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Sharp. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Zubac with the block. Out left to the wing. Here's Mann. A three-pointer off the mark. A slow start here for Houston in this one. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Porter. Got a piece of it. And Leonard has it in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Smith trying to break loose. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Earlier, I spoke with Stephen Silas. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Zubac. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And so here is Houston. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Oh, no good again that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Highland. He can't get that one to fall. Porter with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Highland. Drops in the tray.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. There's 18 seconds left in the first. The 3. They get it back. Pass to Christopher. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Highland. Lets it go with a three. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets. Here's Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. Here's Houston. No good on the triple. Here's Highland. Bangs home the trifecta. Highland's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Pass to Houston. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Takes it inside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Got a hand on it. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Covington. Now the Clippers moving it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Van Vliet. They set the pick for the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Here's Boston. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
They break it out, 5 on 3. There's the 3. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Christopher. He has 6. It's good. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Boston. No good on the 3. For 3, Van Vliet. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Leonard. Snatched away. Back to Van Vliet. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
There's Porter at the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive work. It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation. And he's not shy about going to the cup either.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm. A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Houston. Another miss by Houston. And so Brown will bring it up for Los Angeles. .107 left in the first half of basketball. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's George. Fires the three. His 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor. Here's Christopher. 8 points for him. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Christopher's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
3-pointer. And Paul George with the three.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. They get it back. Kicks it out to Gordon. From deep, George. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Houston leading by 4. Here's Sharp with the drive. Off target at the rim.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And a deep three from George. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Clippers. High post Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasted.
Pass to Leonard. And George now top of the key. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 6.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Smith outside. A fadeaway. The offensive rebound.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan. And he is relentless in his attack.
Gordon for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. A 3 ball. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Morris inside. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And just miss after miss right now.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Sharp. Smith trying to break loose. Off target from outside.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's Morris. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Now Powell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. He launched that one from way outside. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. With the step back. Pass to Sharp. Four on the shot clock. Van Vliet with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
Clippers trail by 8. It's stolen. Outside Porter. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. And finished off by Porter.
serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bridges up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Highland. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Houston. We can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Nice pull-up J there by Porter, keeping the defense on their toes and striking fast.
Porter with it. From deep. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside.
The Clippers, 46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Highland. And another 3 for the Clippers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Porter. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Houston. Here's Christopher. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. For 3, Bridges. Here's Garuba. Plumlee with the steal.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Here's George. Pass to Plumlee. Takes it out to Leonard. Now here's Powell. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Houston gets it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense. And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Here's George. Pass to Leonard. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Porter, bounce pass. They need this one. Here's Christopher. Wide open. And the shot goes in.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
And George with the stuff.
Man, how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Leonard with the steal. For the finish. And then George with the...
Defensive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And a wide open look for Porter. Another shot. He can't get it to go. Plumlee with some nice D. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Here's George. It's tipped. They retain possession. And it's slammed in by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Plumlee.
Houston ball. Substitution on the court.
Houston in the lead. Van Vliet looking around. That three off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
That one drops for him.
And, guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Shot. Count it. And the Rockets lead by one.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Out to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George, no good.
That is a hard-won rebound. A man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard inside. Outside for George. Got it. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
36 seconds left in the game.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Relentless in their approach. Even...
You see me, I eat, sleep, and talk rap. You seen that 98 Mercedes on TV, I bought that. I had some I bought that. Been sent to no return, but still was ball back. Do some slangs in me, Woody, I called that. Before they kick, for their family and partners. If I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? Disrespect me, I'ma be in all black. Coming in by some know that. Decoy and Rusty and Duck Dog. Riding top down, so we like the trucks pause. MMT riding full deep. I'm claiming they know. Don't even go there, Woody, cause I'm ready to mass up. I heard about the money, that's a nice change for the right price.